2. I'm calling this hearing to order in cause number C1CV25007141. The Kelsey at Scofield Farms versus Melissa Baker and all other occupants. The date is Thursday, January 8, 2026. This hearing is being conducted remotely on Zoom and live streamed on the court's YouTube channel. No recordings of this hearing are permitted other than the official court reporter. Any violations of these instructions are punishable by contempt of court. If you would announce yourself for the record, tell me who you represent and whether you're the movement or respondent in today's hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Shawanada. I am counsel for plaintiff.
Okay. Ma'am, you're representing yourself?
And I'm representing the Kelsey at Scofield Farms as agent for the Kelsey Howard Lane apartment homes.
No, I was asking Ms. Baker, you're representing yourself?
Yes.
Thank you. Sir, is this, Sean, is this your witness over here on the left or my left?
What is
Samsung SM9282U? Is that your witness or is that
Gary Still?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
My name is Gary Still.
Okay. Mr. Still, Ms. Baker, and counsel, if you would all raise your right hands. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, sir, you may go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to call Gary Hill to stand as my first witness.
Mr. Hill, you're under oath. Please, counsel has a few questions for you.
Of course.
Mr. Hill, could you please state your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Gary Still.
Where are you employed?
I am employed at the Kelsey at Scofield Farms as a community of Barnard Carrington.
And what is your position?
I am the assistant community manager here.
Are you seeking possession of real property in Travis County, Texas, at the address of 1501 West Howard Lane, apartment number 1A-1205 in Austin, Texas, with the zip code of 78753?
Yes.
And does the defendant reside at that address per written lease agreement beginning on June 28th of 2025?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I share my screen to show the exhibits?
You may.
Mr. Still, do you recognize this document?
I do.
And what is this?
This would be a lease agreement.
And is this a true and accurate copy of the lease agreement?
Yes. Get in there. Yes.
And this lease agreement is between the defendant and the property, is that correct?
Correct.
Your Honor, I'd like to admit Plaintiff's Exhibit 1 into evidence.
Any objection, Ms. Baker?
No.
Okay, Plaintiff's 1 is admitted.
Thank you. Mr. Still, does the lease require monthly rent to be paid on the first of each month without notice of offset or demand in the amount of $2,206?
Yes.
And did the defendant default by failing to pay rent as required by the lease?
Yes.
And as a result, of this default, did you deliver a 3-day notice to vacate on September 23rd, 2025?
Yes.
And was this, do you recognize this document?
I do.
And what is this document?
That would be the notice to vacate delivered.
And was this notice to vacate delivered by being posted inside the manager doorway of the apartment?
Mm-hmm.
And is this a true and accurate copy of the notice to vacate that you delivered?
It is.
Your Honor, I'd like to admit Plaintiff Exhibit 2 into evidence.
Any objection?
No.
2 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, is the defendant still in possession of the lease premises here today?
To my knowledge, yes.
And are you seeking to recover possession of the premises here today?
Yes.
Are you seeking to recover the back rent in the amount of $8,904.33?
Yes.
And are you seeking funds deposited into the court registry, if any?
Yes.
And are you also seeking attorney's fees of $800?
Yes.
And have you authorized Hoover Slovacek to represent you in this forcible detainer action?
Yes.
And lastly, are you asking the court to set the supersedious bond at 10 times the monthly rent rate?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd like to pass the witness.
Ma'am, you any questions of this witness?
No.
All right. Uh, that's all right. Is that your last witness, sir, or are you testifying about attorney's fees?
Yes, I would like to testify to attorney's fees, Your Honor.
Okay, go right ahead.
Thank you. Your Honor, my name is Sean Manada. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Texas. I practice primarily in the area of real estate litigation, and a large portion of my practice is focused on landlord-tenant law, specifically forcible detainer suits. I am familiar with the usual customary fees charged in a case of this nature. It is my testimony that $800 are reasonable and necessary for a case of this nature. Thank you, Your Honor.
And what did you do for the fees that were rendered?
Your Honor, it was actually another attorney that worked on this in my firm. I'm not fully sure of all of the things he worked, but he did prepare various documents and trial preparation for this trial today,
All right.
and his communications as well.
All right. Any questions of this witness, ma'am?
Yeah, because no, actually no.
Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am. Did you have some testimony you'd like to give in this case?
I guess. I mean, the only thing was I've tried to pay before getting to this date because I was trying to eliminate having to pay the attorney fee in addition to whatever else, but the communication stopped. But other than that, my goal was to just kind of catch back up on the rent. But I haven't had an opportunity to like have a formal discussion. So that's why I just waited till today. Because I do want to pay the back rent. It's not like I don't. I just lost my job for a bit and I just started a new job. I'm getting back on my feet. So I just want to kind of just obviously stay in the apartment. And I was trying to discuss with Mr. Steele that. But obviously we're here, so I'm just trying to figure out how do I pay so I could stay, and that's just it, pretty much.
Well, that's going to be up to them, ma'am. They've proven their case. And so I would have to grant the motion, grant the judgment, but I'm sure they are willing to have a conversation with you, at least figure that out. All right.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right. Thank you. The judgment is granted. If you have an order, I'll get it signed. The rent, not the rent, the fee. What am I trying to say? The $20,000 that you'd like for the bond is not going to happen. We do essentially whatever the rent is plus a little extra. So what is the rent on the house or the apartment?
Rent is $2,206.
So it'll be $2,300 a month for every month that it's on appeal if it's appealed.
Okay, yes, thank you. Thank
And
you.
if you'll change that part of your document, then we can get that signed as soon as possible. I would, it sounds like though she's willing to have a conversation. You guys might want to have a conversation about that. And the court is asking that you at least have that conversation. It may wind up in exactly the same result, but I just wanted you to make sure that you spend some time talking about it. All right, Mr. Still, Mr. Winata, thank you very much. Ms. Baker, they're going to have a conversation with you for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, we're all through for today. Thank you all very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This camera's doing this. There we go. Yeah. Odd. All right, very good. C1 CV25-7397 Ely Properties versus Tyler. Is it Desire or Desiree? How do I say your name? Desiree?
Yes, the last was accurate. It's Desiree.
Sorry.
Yes, thank you.
They
No
don't
worries.
have the little exit mark on,
it's okay. No
on
worries.
these court records. All right, very good. All right, if y'all would go ahead and make your appearance for the record, beginning with Ely Properties.
Yes, Your Honor. Michael Moore on behalf of Plaintiff Ely Properties, Inc.
know why this is causing me so many issues today. All right. And Mr. Desiree, go ahead and make your appearance for the record.
Your Honor, Tyler Desiree here, as a defendant in the case aforementioned.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, Mr. Morton, you may proceed.
Your Honor, would you like a brief opening or can we
Yes,
proceed
of course.
there? Okay. All right.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
May it please
I
the
was
court.
trying to figure this thing out.
I represent Ely Properties on an eviction that was appealed de novo to this court. Mr. Desiree has been in the residence for months and months now, since July, without making a payment and for rent, and we're asking that the court give us permission to take possession and evict Mr. Desiree so that we can move forward with this property. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Desiree, do you have an opening statement? And before you do, let me go ahead and swear you in since you're a party, and anybody else in the matter who's going to be testifying, let me go ahead and swear you in. Please raise your hands. Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
Thank you. All right. Do you have an opening statement, Mr. Desiree?
Yes, Your Honor.
ahead.
I just would like to note, Your Honor, that I am present in a contest possession and the relief requested.
I'm sorry, you what?
That I contest possession and the relief requested. Sorry about that.
Okay. Thanks. I'm sorry. I don't know why. All right. Very good. All right. Ms. Martin, you may call your first witness.
All right, I call Jeremy Sanchez.
Mr. Sanchez, you've already been sworn. Ms. Martin, you may proceed.
Please state your name for the record.
Jeremy Sanchez.
And how are you employed?
I'm the property manager for Ely Properties.
As property manager, what are your duties?
To oversee the properties and to assign lease agreements with tenants and agent for owner.
As part of your job, are you familiar with the way Ely Properties creates and keeps its business records?
Yes.
Are the records you will testify about today made and kept in the regular course of Ely Properties business?
Yes.
Is the regular practice of Ely Properties to make and keep these records?
Yes.
Are these records made at or near the time of the events they document?
Correct.
Were they made by a person with knowledge of the events recorded or from information transmitted by a person with knowledge?
Yes.
Are these records kept and relied upon by Ely Properties in managing its rental properties and tenants?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sanchez, are you familiar with the defendant, Tyler Desiree?
I am, yes.
Did Mr. Desiree enter into a lease contract with Ely Properties as agent on behalf of the owner for 4361 South Congress, number 122, Austin, Texas?
Yes, sir.
I'm now going to show you what's been marked as Plaintiff's Exhibit 1. Can you see that here on your screen?
Counsel, this is in box.
Yes, I
Yes,
can
Your
see.
Honor.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
What is it?
This is the lease agreement between Ely Properties agent for owner and Tyler Desiree.
Okay, was this lease made and kept by Ely Properties in the regular course of its business?
Yes.
And was it made at or near the time it was executed?
Yes,
Is Plaintiff's Exhibit 1 a true and correct copy of that lease?
it is.
Your Honor, we offer Plaintiff's Exhibit 1.
All right. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Plaintiff's Exhibit 1 admitted.
Mr. Sanchez, what is the initial term under this lease?
July 1st, 2025 through June 30th of 2026.
Is Mr. Desiree still occupying the rental unit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As of October 9th, 2025, was Mr. Desiree in default under the lease for non-payment of rent and other sums?
Yes, sir.
I'm now going to show you what's been marked as Plaintiff's Exhibit 2. Can you see that on your screen?
Not yet. Okay, I can now.
Do you recognize it?
I do, yes.
What is it?
This is the notice to vacate.
Was this notice made and kept by Ely Properties in the regular course of its business?
Yes, sir.
And was it created at or near the time it was sent?
Yes, sir.
Is Plaintiff's Exhibit 2 a true and correct copy of the notice you sent to Mr. Desiree?
It is.
Your Honor, we'd offer Plaintiff's Exhibit 2.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Plaintiff's Exhibit 2 is admitted.
Mr. Sanchez, you personally mailed the notice on or about October 9th, 2025 by CMRR or certified mail return receipt to Mr. Desiree's residence.
I did, yes.
What else did you do with the notice?
We emailed a copy of it and we posted it on the front door. We had to post it on the front door because the tenant has a pet and we were afraid that the pet was going to run out if we got access inside. So we put it on the front door.
Did you attempt to hand deliver it to him?
We did, yes.
Were you able to?
No.
And when did you post it on the front door of his unit?
On October 9th of 2025.
What amount of rent and other charges under the lease were due as of October 9th, 2025?
$7,196 even.
Did Mr. Desiree pay any rent after October 9th, 2025?
No, sir.
Since that date, has Mr. Desiree ever become current in payment of all rent and other sums due under the lease?
No, sir.
Is Mr. Desiree currently in default under the terms of the lease for non-payment of rent and other sums due under the lease?
Yes, sir.
Is Ely Properties seeking to recover from Mr. Desiree the unpaid rent and other sums due under the lease?
Yes, sir.
Does Ely Properties keep a ledger of sums owed and amounts paid by tenants?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm now showing you what's been marked as Plaintiff's Exhibit 3. Can you see it on your screen?
I can, yes.
Do you recognize the document?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a tenant ledger.
Okay, was this ledger made and kept by Ely Properties in the regular course of its business?
Yes, sir.
Is it the regular practice of Ely Properties to record rent fees, payments, and credits in this ledger?
Yes, sir.
Are these entries made at or near the time of the transaction?
Yes, sir.
Are they made by a person with knowledge or from information provided by a person with knowledge?
Yes.
Is Plaintiff's Exhibit 3 a true and correct copy of Ely Properties ledger for Mr. Desiree?
It is.
Your Honor, we'd offer Plaintiff's Exhibit 3.
Thank you. Any objection to Exhibit 3?
Yes, Your Honor. I have, to my understanding, am I able to request that the court address possession separately from any alleged monetary amounts?
No, sir.
Copy.
We're just going to go
No
forward.
objection.
All
Copy.
right, thank you. Plaintiff's Exhibit 3 is admitted.
Mr. Sanchez, what does the ledger show?
The lease amount and the rent charges, along with water and electric and late fees.
Okay, I'm now going to go to page 3 of this ledger. As of today, what amount of money is owed by Mr. Desiree under the lease for unpaid rent, late fees, HOA fines, and other charges?
$14,445.13.
As reflected on the ledger, what court costs and collection expenses did Ely Properties incur in obtaining an eviction judgment against Mr. Desiree in Justice of the Peace Court?
$213.02.
Is Ely Properties seeking to recover from Mr. Desiree the unpaid rent and other sums due under the lease in the amount of $14,445.13 and the court costs and collection expenses in the amount of $213.02?
Yes, sir.
Is Ely Properties seeking to recover immediate possession of 4361 South Congress, number 122, Austin, Texas, from Mr. Desiree for non-payment of rent and other sums due under the lease?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking to recover court costs incurred in the Justice of the Peace Court and in this court?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking to recover the tenant's 1 month's deposit of rent in the amount of $1,799.00 with the Justice Court as reflected on the bill of costs issued by that court?
Yes, sir.
Pass the witness.
All right, before I allow Mr. Desiree to ask any questions, Mr. Sanchez, what is the amount that your client claims is due just in back due rent? No late fees, no electricity, no water. Just what is the base rent that is claimed to be due as of today?
I would have to get the number, Your Honor, but
You better get it, because that's really the only jurisdiction I've got on this case is the amount of past due rent. No late fees, no utilities,
Sure.
none of that.
yes. Let me get on my computer.
Mr. Sanchez,
Yes.
what is the last time that the defendant paid rent? Was it in September or October?
The last time Mr. Desiree made a payment was June 6th of 2025.
All right, so was that for the month of June?
That was for back due rent. Yes, sir.
All right, so he paid in full, at least as far as rent goes, until June of 2025.
Back due. Okay, so I just got the math. Back due rent is $10,794. That does not include anything other than rent.
Okay, and that's from what date to what date?
That would be from June 6th of 2025 through present.
Including January, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so 10,794, is that what you said? Yeah, 794.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Desiree, you have any questions for this witness?
No questions. Absolutely.
Okay.
No questions. Sorry about that.
No. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Ms. Moore, you have any more questions for Ms. Sanchez?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you're excused, and theoretically you'd be walking off the stand and we'd wait to watch you walk, which is kind of an odd thing, but anyway, you're fine. All right, Mr. Moore. Any other witnesses?
No other witnesses, Your Honor.
All right, do you rest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Desiree, you have an opportunity to call any witnesses and present any evidence. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
right.
I don't have any witnesses. I just wanted to call to the appeal document as a piece of evidence.
Okay. But you're calling yourself to testify?
If that's an obligation, yes. I'm a little,
No, it's not an obligation.
No,
It's just an option. I kind of want to remind
no.
everybody, and sometimes they want to talk, sometimes they don't. If you just have a legal argument that you want to make here in a bit, you can do it in your closing.
Okay.
But if you want to point out something in a document, you need to call yourself to testify so you can talk
Okay.
about
Yeah,
the
no,
document.
then I would, my apologies. No, I don't have
No,
any
it's fine.
evidence or any witnesses to present.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Desiree. I appreciate that. And I presume you rest. So both parties have rested. You have an opportunity to give a closing statement. First the plaintiff, then the defendant, and then the plaintiff in their role as plaintiff, they get to say the final word. Ms. Moore, do you have a closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor. One moment. It looks like the math was done incorrectly on the rent, because if it's July, August, September, October, November, December, January, that's 7 times 1,799, Your Honor, which would be 12,593.
So that's the amount you're seeking.
Yes, Your Honor.
I guess your witness probably should have said that, but I can take judicial notice of what the amount was due at the beginning of all this as far as the monthly rent. All right. So any other closing that you'd like to make, or is that it?
Simply, Your Honor, the tenant has remained in the property for 6 or 7 months now without paying rent, and plaintiff is seeking to take immediate possession so that they can get in there and start re-renting the property to someone else. And it's a plain, simple case. He hasn't paid rent and he needs to be removed from the property and pay the back rent. Thank you, Your Honor.
Counsel, before I let you go, you didn't file a motion for an immediate writ of possession, did you?
No,
A sworn motion, 510? Okay. So you won't be getting an immediate writ then. Possibly you will get a regular writ. All right. Thank you. Mr. Desiree, do you have a closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, and thank you to the plaintiff as well. Your Honor, I have complied with the court's registry requirements and have not attempted to avoid payment. Any judgment here will be carried out on my part to the best of my ability, as I intend to follow through with your judgment, of course. And if the court is inclined to award possession, I respectfully request a brief stay of the writ to allow for an orderly move out and to avoid unnecessary hardship. I'm sure you also reviewed the materials from my original appeal, but part of the reason why I requested that possession be dealt separately from any monetary arguments is because I am not the only one responsible for the I'm not the only one listed as a responsible for anything financial as is stated by the lease. However, I am the only one listed on the suit. So that's kind of the only reason. I was under the impression that this was solely for possession, hence why I was prepared solely to address possession. However, I did mention through my appeal the circumstances around which I came to the property and was unable to pay for the property. It was through work. That job was